got told me a jump shot.
Oh.
Good morning, Mr. King.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. What's going on? How was your weekend?
Oh, pretty well. Pretty well. Had an amazing time. Did plenty of games. In fact, I have a question about one of my games.
Well, you're supposed to come with questions. That's what I told you.
Right. So, it's the end of the second half. I'm sorry, the end of the fourth quarter. Very tight game, 9th grade game. Kids are going back at it, whatever, fine. And so the kid thinks he goes up for a layup. Boom. It's contact, but nothing that interrupts the shooting. So at the end of the half, he's upset. Talking about, I was a foul. Boom. As my partner and I are walking towards the center of the court, he walks by and says, yo, ref, you missed that effing call.
That's a layup.
Right. So, great. So, technical foul. The quarter's over.
The half is over.
We're done. That's the end of the game.
Oh, it's the end of the game.
End of the
It's
game.
tied.
Yes. So, the score is 47-47.
Are you serious? This kid walked up to you and cursed at you during a tie game when you're about to go to overtime?
Yes.
All right.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, my partner and I, we start the overtime period with technical foul shot. Mm-hmm. Right. And 2 shots, whatever.
Is that correct, by the way?
That's my question.
This is one of my weaknesses, and I'm not scared to tell you what my weaknesses are.
Talk about it.
Well, we have to define if it's high school or college. So in this case, it's
High school.
High school. But when it occurs at the end of the game, are we shooting to end the game, right? Or are we going into overtime?
That was the question.
That's
So we went into overtime.
I would like for someone to look that up and get
Right.
back to me on that.
Yeah, we went into overtime.
I don't know if that's correct.
Right. And then we shared the experience with another referee, another official, and he said you could have ended the game right
Yeah,
there.
I actually, if I had to guess, which I don't guess, but I would say the game should have ended there, or an opportunity to end the game
Right.
with 2 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And it makes sense, right? The
Right.
kid screwed his team. But you went to overtime?
Went to overtime.
All right. So, but look, and this goes back to what I said about when you have a rule question, don't ask me. Don't ask anyone else. Ask the book. So this is something, and this is great, and this is why you go do as many games as you can, because when you're unsure and you identify a rule, you go in the book and you confirm if it's correct. So right after your game, you should have went right to the book. What do I do? Technical foul occurs at the end of regulation, right?
Yes.
That's that.
How was your weekend?
It was great. Some good games. I'll tell you, this one league I work is very intense games. I put up a post. Did you see the post I put up about like a difficult coach?
Yes.
And I look at that as an opportunity. I get excited to deal with a difficult coach because I know it's going to be a pressurized spot. I know he's going to be yelling. I know I'm going to have to use my voice and my communication skills. So 1 minute into the game, first call of the game, he's screaming at my partner. By the way, it was an obvious illegal screen call. I didn't know at the time. I watched it on film. Terrible screen, right? So the referee was 100% correct. So I'm table side, he's reporting, and he's going opposite. I just see him yelling, you can't call that, you can't call that. Do you address that right away? It's only a minute into the game, or do you let it slide?
I would address it
Right away. That's the most critical point of the game right there, because the coach that's where you start drawing the line.
Yes.
If you permit, you promote. So if I don't go up to him right away and calm him down and bring his volume down, he's gonna think that's cool. And he's gonna start doing it more and more. So I went over to him, I addressed him, coach, I can't have you yelling across the court at my partner. Yeah, but it's a foul. Coach, I understand. I respect your opinion. We can talk. You can't yell at us from across the court. It's not fair to me, it's not fair to you, because I'm not gonna yell at you from across the court and give you an answer. Right? So we need to speak. If we want to talk, I always have like 4 or 5 simple, basic lines that I'm always reusing. Right? Don't yell at us from across the court. If you want to, I'm very approachable. If you want to speak to me, you can have my ear. If you have a question, I'd be more than happy to answer it if I have time. Timeout, dead ball, can't have you yelling. It's just, the line, you're drawing the line. The ground rules. Respect. I'm respecting you. Do you hear how I'm speaking to you? Coach, he's yelling, right? Coach, do you hear the tone I'm speaking to you in? Yes? I would appreciate if you gave me that same respect. Okay, I understand. I respect that. That's what they say all the time. Once you play offense. This is my new thesis. I'm about to start writing posts on this a lot. Play offense on coaches. All we do is play defense on coaches. A lot of guys. They just serve the coach. Whatever the coach needs. Coach needs an explanation. They're running over to him. Playing defense. Coach doesn't like a call. They're playing defense, right? Mm-hmm. Play offense on the coach.
Right.
How do you play offense? You use the key words in the book, right? Legal guarding position, verticality. You start, you know, like these are the words that should be part of the conversation. You're playing offense. The coach does not know the rule book. Which coach knows about rules? Which coach can speak intelligently on a rule? Not many, not a lot. That's where we come in. We're the expert. So we bring them into that space, and they can't play defense. They're used to playing offense. Once you play offense on them, they backtrack, they retreat. They say, I'm sorry.
Yes.
They say, okay, I respect that. They say, thank you. And you know what else they do? They stop messing with you after a while. Because they know if they want your ear, you'll get the ear, but you'll also get a little bit of offense if you have to. Mm-hmm. If they're respectful, then you're gonna listen. You don't need to play offense.
I like that.
But know when to play offense on a coach. And this just comes with experience. This comes with rule book knowledge. This comes with repetition, seeing plays, having good judgment, all that. Like, it all matters. But once you feel comfortable enough, and it takes time. It took me a long time, bro. I used to go home from games pissed at what I let happen, at what I let coaches say to me. You know? It's not easy. It's frustrating at first. But you just work through it. You work through it. Continue to learn, and then it gets a little easier. So whatever, this coach allegedly, the second time I had him, the most difficult coach in the league. And he was difficult at times, but it's just an opportunity for you to step up and showcase your communication skills and your professionalism. Playing offense is always done in the most courteous, professional, yet firm way. That's a beautiful combination. Think about that. Think about that. I'm giving you the utmost respect. I'm classy. I'm professional. However, I'm firm, and I'm not just here to listen and agree. We could disagree. You could disagree with a coach.
I like that.
Coach, I respect your opinion. Time! Have a good day, sir. We'll get back to it.